What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again. So today what we're going to basically do is just, really break it down to the basics of how to even open up an online brokerage account, okay? So like the place you go to buy and sell stocks, I'm going to show you guys step by step how to do that. I'm getting a lot of questions like, Austin, where do I even start? So I think we should just start there and show you guys step by step on how to do that, what it looks like, what are some of the questions they'll ask you, and I think you'll have a lot better idea as to like where to even begin. So there's two different brokerages that I recommend using that, in my opinion, are the best. Now you guys can use whatever you want. You can do your own research and find some, but I'm gonna put the two that I want to use, or that I think you guys should use, in the description below. All right, so also in the description below, there's gonna be two links. One's gonna be for Robinhood, which is just the app. If you haven't downloaded, go ahead and download it. It's just another online brokerage, but in the form of an app. It'll give you a free stock worth anywhere from like $200 to $200, which is nice, and then you can just get it and then sell the stock, and then we draw the funds back to your bank account. So it's free money. And then there's another one that's going to be down in the description below. It's called Webull, and basically, again, you get a free stock anywhere from $2,000 to $2,000. So it's pretty nice, just free money to you guys. Definitely go ahead and check it out. But yeah, enjoy this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't, and go ahead and click that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel. And of course, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. Thanks, guys. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So once you click the link in the bottom of the description, the one that says E-Trade, this is the website that it'll come up to, where to start. Right here. We're here. We made it. First step. If you look in the top right hand corner, you'll see the purple button that says open an account. We want to click on that to get started. And once we're there, and once it loads, it's just going to ask you for what kind of brokerage account you want to open. Now there's a few different types. If you look down here, there is retirement, but we're not going to worry about that so much, just because that's really not what we're going for right now. I'm not saying that's not a bad idea. I definitely recommend opening up a retirement account, but for now, we're just wanting to learn how to trade stocks and get going with that. So the three different types that we're going to look for are the individual, the joint, and the custodial. Custodial is just going to be, if you're opening up an account for somebody under the age of 18. Joint is going to be if you have like a spouse or a friend or family member you want to actually add on to the account. And then, of course, individual is just going to be you. So let's just go ahead and click individual and hit continue. All right, it's going to ask you in this next page if you're an existing E-Trade customer. If you are, great, put in your user ID and password, but I assume the majority of you are not. So go ahead and click no, and then it's going to ask you to fill out some personal information here. So just, your first, last name, email, and where you live. So I'll just kind of make up some stuff here. Phone number, boom. Email address, I'll just put in my real one. Let's do First Street. I'm just going through this with you guys so I can get to the next page. 328. All right. So once we put in the address, we'll hit continue. And then it's going to come to the next page that says tell us more about yourself. Here it's going to ask for like your date of birth, your social security number, because remember, if you do make money on stocks, you do have to pay taxes and attach it to your tax return. Your marital status, what you do for a living, there's categories here, annual income, liquid net worth, total net worth. If you're asking like why are they wanting all this information from you, well, with a liquid net worth, total net worth, and how much you make, basically they're just creating a profile for you. So like if you make a good amount of money, they would reach out to you and be like, hey, let's manage your assets. And so once the account's actually open, guys, you'll get to this page here where it says getting started. Welcome to E-Trade. You're probably eager to start investing, so dig right in. You can watch this little video right here. It tells you about funding your account. It does take up to 3 business days, guys, to the funds to get from your bank to E-Trade, so keep that in mind, unless, of course, you do a wire transfer, so you can do that or deposit a check. Now, the pricing for placing a trade is $6.95 when you start. That's when you buy and when you sell. Doesn't matter how many shares you buy. You could buy 1 or 1,000,000, and it's $6.95 when you buy. Now, I pay $4.95, and that's because as soon as you hit 30 trades, once you place 30 trades in a quarter, you get automatically enroll for that $4.95 pricing. All right, and the next thing, of course, is they're just going to show you, where you can download their app. They have the E-Trade web platform, which is what we're on now, and some other mumbo jumbo. This is, if you click on the E-Trade logo up here, it's going to take you to kind of like the main page of your account. Think of like when your bank account, when you open up your account, it shows you like how much you have and stuff like that. So if you want to see your full account number, you click on show number, that's your account number. Net assets is like how much you have in your account. Days gain would be every day, how much did you make? So if like you made a trade that day for $300, it would show $300, and then your net assets would be adjusted and add that $300. There's a lot on the platform here. This is just the website of E-Trade. You guys can kind of go through and mess with it. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to reach out to me. Just leave a comment below and I'll help you guys out with anything you need. I will show you quickly how to place a trade. Now, I do place a trade from my phone. That's just my personal preference and what I've gotten used to, and I really enjoy it. But you can place from the website as well. So if you want to do that, guys, you will go to trading. You'll hover your mouse over trading. Click on stock/ETFs, and this will load the order page. And then we would just put in, simple things about the company we're trying to purchase. So NETE was the symbol of the stock that I traded today. So I'd put that in. It'll up over here. It'll pull over the information about the last price of the stock. So it's at $5.79 right now. Action you're buying. Now, if you already owned the shares, you'd come to the same page and just click sell and how many shares you wanted to sell. But we're buying, so say I wanted to buy 1,000 shares and the market was open, so I just wanted to buy it at the market. You'd hit this green preview button. Now it's going to give me, an insufficient funds because this is a demo account. But if it were to have money in the account, when I hit the green preview button, it would take me to a new page that basically said, like, are you sure you want to place this trade? And if you wanted to, you'd hit place order, and the shares would be purchased within like a second, and you guys would have them in your account. And then also one cool thing, it shows you down here how much that would cost if I bought 1,000 shares. But even guys, if I wanted to buy 200, look, it cost me $1,064. This stock today, it went from, about $3.50 up to $5.79-ish. So went up over $2. I mean, if you have 200 shares and it goes up $2, that's $400 you made. So you don't have to have a ton of money to make money, guys. And then, of course, when you have the shares, you can go back to hit the E-Trade logo, and then this brings you back to that main page. Scroll down, and then portfolios. Again, right here, portfolios. It'll show your position. So it would say NETE, last trade just means last price of the stock, like what the price of the stock is right now. And then it would show you like how much you've made today and stuff like that. So that's kind of a quick, brief overview on E-Trade. But really simple, guys. Just get the account open, get started, deposit some money, just have it in there. Essentially, it's like a bank account, so you can just get started like that. And you don't have to invest right away. You don't have to trade. You can really kind of learn and hone in on your skills. But that's going to be E-Trade. So I'm going to pop over now to TD Ameritrade to show you guys that. It's very similar, but I do want to go over it with you guys. All right, guys. So when you click the link in the description below to TD Ameritrade, it'll pull up this website right here. And on the top right-hand corner, it'll say Open New Account. Click on that. And this will load essentially the same criteria that E-Trade asks for. It's going to ask you what kind of account you want to open. We've gone over those, so let's just choose the individual, open an individual account. Now it'll ask you for the same general information, your first, last name, so on and so forth. Email you use regularly. You can read this TD Ameritrade privacy statement, just as, for your protection. Don't know how many people actually read those. But again, it's really the same. You're going to, fill out your personal information. It's going to ask you kind of like your investment experience, review all your information, create a username and password, and of course, deposit money if you want. Now, if you're going to ask me like my personal preference, guys, I would choose E-Trade. I really like TD Ameritrade and E-Trade though, out of all. I mean, there's 10, 20, 30. Again, that's just my personal preference. Do your own research and just get an account open at the end of the day, guys. You don't have to deposit any money, remember. You have, 2 months usually to actually deposit some funds. But if you have the account open, that way when you're ready to actually get trading, start investing, you already have the account open. And who wouldn't want to learn a skill that teaches them how to make money every single day, guys? Like, I don't know anybody who doesn't want to make more money in their lives. Now, whether you have a full-time job and you want to do what's called swing trading, which is where you just buy a stock and hold for a few days or a few weeks, or if you have the ability and flexibility to day trade, I'm going to teach you guys both of these. So just get the account open, and when you want to deposit some funds, definitely go ahead and do that. But I know I keep saying this, guys, but if you haven't subscribed, please do. It motivates me to make more videos when I see people who are interested in this kind of stuff. So just hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and comment. It definitely helps the channel with the algorithm and getting the video more views. So I really appreciate it, guys.